What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I am Straight Facts Imagine. I am back with another reaction. So I know I had told y'all that I was going to lay off on doing reactions to the mommies. However, I'm still a sub to these women. I still very much give them a view. I still much contribute to their channel. So with that being said, I'm still going to drop a reaction where I see fit whenever I feel it's necessary. At this particular moment, I feel it's necessary for me to do a reaction to Miss Jasmine. So here we are. So I wanted to talk about this. I have been noticing in the last videos that this girl have been uploading, she's been so sick, okay? And she has gotten sick around the time that these twins' birthday has arrived. And this happens all the time around their birthdays, around anybody's birthday. She comes up with something, she's sick, or some type of issue occurs, or some type of weird shit just plays out. So I wanted to get on here and I wanted to talk about this because as a mother, I understand when you're sick that you don't want to have to deal with certain things. But in reality, regardless if you're sick or not, whether you are a mother or not, the show still must go on and you still got to get up, get out, and do something. The philosophy of this, I just don't understand. Like, I have no comprehension when it comes to this girl. Like, it makes no sense to me that you feel like using you being sick as content and these people that watch you feel sorry for you as if like they have never experienced being sick and having to attend to children while being sick. You always want to push this narrative about how much Chris is doing and how much he's doing this and how much he's doing that. You say these things as if like he's doing something special. He's not doing anything special. If he's doing these things to assist and help you, that's what he is supposed to do. That is required from him. He's there living in their house. He's in there taking up their space. He's in there eating their food. So as a man in the house that's supposed to be the man of the house, he is supposed to help you provide and help you with the things that he's supposed to help you with. There's not no praise for that. There's no type of recognition for that. As a man, he's supposed to do that. I don't know how your household was ran. I know that you were raised somewhat, your grandmother had you all the time or whatever, whatnot. I didn't have to worry about all that type of stuff. I only went to my grandmother's house when I needed to go to my grandmother's house. My grandmother never kept me from my parents, and I was never put off on my grandparents. My parents took care of their own children by themselves with a little help every now and again. Grandparents is just what they are. They're grandparents. They're not the parents of the children that you laid down and had. So as a mother, you have responsibilities. And as a mother with a man in the house, whether he be the father of the children or not, it's his responsibility to see to it that whatever you cannot or whatever you lack, he can pick up and help you and assist. In your mind, you feel like you have to sit up here and talk about how this man is doing what he's supposed to do. And you feel like somebody's supposed to give him some type of praise. You have allowed what people have said about your man to make you insecure about your man, to where you feel like you have to hop on camera and always say what he is or what he isn't doing. It's like you're not trying to convince us because we already see what it is. And people that want to sit up and push this narrative that you only see 15 minutes of her life, this broad has been on here for 10 years. So it's been way longer than 15 minutes that we have seen from her. And to say that, oh, well, it could be something totally different once the camera goes off. So you're basically telling me that what she does is for entertainment purposes or something? Because I strongly doubt the same things that we see on camera is the same things that go on off camera, but probably worse. But as a grown woman, when you're sick, okay, we get it. You don't feel good. Okay, we understand that you don't feel good. You don't want to get up and you don't want to film. Okay, we got that. Then you want to push, oh, well, you want to put off in there. It's like, oh, people are always saying, oh, well, Jasmine, why are you doing so much when he should be helping you? Well, I'm his woman. So even if I'm sick or not, I'm going to see to it that he gets a meal cooked and I'm going to see to it that I take care of my man. How come you don't have that same energy when it comes to your children? How come you don't have that same energy when it comes to your children? If you feel like you can get up and move around for him and make sure you make a plate for him and make sure that he eats and make sure he's straight, how come when it comes to your children, you always seem to drop the ball? Purposely. Because you already know that those subscribers is going to pick up where you lack off of, and that makes you so much of a bad mother. Yes, it does. It doesn't make you a good mom. It makes you a bad one. Because you sit up here and you wait for other people to do stuff for your children when you can do it yourself. And if you're not able to do it, then you can make something fun out of something. You don't have to always have money to make a situation fun. You just need to be creative. And be creative with what you're doing to make your kids happy. It doesn't always have to be about no money. You don't have to take them nowhere expensive to show them a good time. You can show them a good time right there at that house, but at least be creative with it and give them something worth to be happy about and to have fun with. You know what I'm saying? But if you are on her constantly, every time a birthday come up, a Christmas come up, you are sitting up here thanking your subscribers for things that they have did for your children, and you choose to do the bare minimum for them while these other people going out buying these expensive gifts that you allow them to tear up. Like, I don't know if you thinking about longevity, but this shit is momentarily right at this particular moment. Like, what about longevity? Do you have life insurance for yourself? Do you have life insurance for your kids? Do you have any type of things to look forward to within the 5 years other than what you have been going on? You're asking your subscribers what they would like to see from you when you are the content creator. You're the one that's supposed to be producing the content. I mean, I understand that you may want suggestions, but every time somebody give you a suggestion, you always have an excuse as to why you can't do this, that, and the third, because you don't want to do it. You don't want to spend your money on your own kids. You rather other people spend money on your kids while you do what you want to do when it comes to you and Chris and Legendary. Because in your mind, that's what your family consists of, is just you, Chris, and Legendary. You have forgotten about Ava, Aiden, Amaya. You have forgotten about Kaylin. It's always about Legendary. That's why those kids is never nowhere in sight. When you go live, you having them all outside. First of all, your children, your twins, they're 4 now. But you don't need to let them go outside and be all outside by themselves. You done already said that the next door dog was trying to dig a hole under the fence. So why would you allow your kids to be out there by themselves if you're not even supervising? And to say, oh, I can see them outside of the window, but there's not no windows open, no blinds open. You sit up in there in that house because you don't want them to wake up Legendary, because you want to be free to do whatever it is that you want to do. Probably surf the internet or try to clock Christopher to see where he's at. So you don't want to be interrupted as to what you got going on, what you're trying to do. So you keep those kids, instead of keeping them locked off in their room, or you just locking them outside now, right? And then said, oh, I can see them from the window. They're 3 years old. They're 4 years old. That means that they need to be supervised. They're not old enough to be unattended by themselves. And them standing at the door waiting for you to open up the door when they're thirsty, like there's some dogs or something. Yeah, the reactions for you are definitely coming back, because see, the stuff that I be seeing, like, we need to stop trying to normalize this shit like this shit is cool, and it's not. This is not what's up. This is not what's cool. It's not. And as a viewer, as a subscriber, I have something to say about that. No, I'm not going to go off into her comment section and say anything to her, because that's her channel. That's her page. However, I'm going to take to my own and express my feelings about as to what I've done seen, because it just don't make no damn sense. Like, why is we normalizing this behavior like this behavior is what's up and it's cool? What is she actually teaching anybody, or what is she teaching her children? She gets on her like a little ass kid, complaining about being sick and having to be a mother, as if like she didn't sign up for this shit. She laid down and had all of these babies voluntarily. For whatever reason she had them for. They are her responsibility as a mother. She's supposed to make sure she do what she's supposed to do. All of this, I'm sick, I'm this, I'm that. You keep on speaking that stuff up on yourself, you really are going to be sick. You know how to use your depression and your anxiety and make it work for you to manipulate the minds of people when you don't want to do what it is that you need to do for yourself or for your kids. You want them to do it. And they throw your ass a pity party and send you money, not making you accountable for yourself and for your own children. They're trying to say, oh, well, so people are talking about how like they're just so perfect. No, nobody said shit about nobody being perfect. But at the same time, you have 5 children. You mean 5 children. You mean tell me that you still ain't got it right yet? And then you still trying to add more to the equation, but you are always tired. You're always depressed. You're always stressed out, but yet you want to add another human life to the equation. That shit don't make no sense, and nobody can make sense of it either. Every mother gets sick from time to time and still have to tend to their children. That's just real life, real reality. That's real mom life. Okay, get over it. It's funny how Amaya kept getting sick. She's the only child in the house getting sick. Then all of a sudden here she comes with strep throat. Like, are you pretending to be sick because Chris is not staying at home with you enough and you thinking about you playing like you sick is going to make him come home and stay there? Because, girl, it's not working for you, apparently. Because that's what I'm really starting to think. I'm starting to think the reason why you keep playing why you keep coming on here with this, oh, I'm sick and I don't feel good, is because you've been left at home in that house by yourself with those kids still. Even more now because homeboy has his own transportation. You cannot call him and say, oh, I need the truck. Oh, I need this, or the kids need that. So he's not obligated to come back fast because you have your own transportation. Whatever you need or whatever you want to do, you can hop in your own shit and get to going. He ain't got to worry about what you talking about. You can't call him no more, tell him that you need the ride no more because he has his own transportation. And I had already tried to tell you once he got, okay, cool. He got his own transportation. Good. That's great. Now he's going to be gone all the time. Every time, because he has his own transportation now and he can get up and move around as much as he wants to and leave you right up in that house with Legendary. That's why when y'all went on a date and you called it a date, he said it wasn't a date because y'all had Legendary. He shuts everything that you say down and you think that is okay and that's cool. And it's not. But you are not the first person to be sick and have to deal with children. I've been sick plenty of times and still had to deal and tend to my children. And I didn't throw a pity party for myself and make people feel sorry for me because I was sick. I had to still take care of my children because they're my children. I still had to get up and take care of them. The same as you and any other mother that's out here in this world that gets sick that have to tend to their children. Yes, not the best thing or the greatest thing they have to do at that particular moment while sick, but you still got to do what you got to do. But it's funny how you are all sick. You're sick all of a sudden now that these kids' birthday parties have arrived because you can't do anything for them or don't want to do anything for them or can't afford to do anything for them. So now you playing, oh, I'm sick, I don't feel good, and oh, I have strep throat. You all showing the back of your throat as if somebody wants to see what the back of your throat look like you're such embarrassment. And then you wonder why your boyfriend don't want to be on camera with you because the things that you do, it's just like, wow. Did you really open up your mouth so we could see inside of your mouth, girl? Did nobody need to see inside of your mouth, but who needed to look out for there to see what the problem was? That's it, that's all. No, nothing more than that. What goes inside of your mouth is what goes inside of your mouth, and you need to keep your mouth closed, period. That was very nasty. Like, you're totally an embarrassment. Like, seriously. If don't nobody else tell you, I'm going to tell you, and this is not to be mean, this is just to be real. The things that you do are embarrassing. And that's exactly probably why your boyfriend don't want to be seen on the camera with you, because you do and say some very embarrassing things. And then the whole, I don't know if you're playing like you stupid or if you really are. I don't know which way to go with it. But I'm trying to figure it out. Because at this particular moment, it's too many people normalizing your behavior and giving you a pass on this bullshit. And as a black woman, me seeing another black woman on a public platform It's very embarrassing. Not that you represent me, but as a black woman on a public platform, doing the things that you be doing, saying the things that you be saying, it's beyond me. Then you wonder why people put you in a category. They stereotype you and say that you're a stereotypical, black woman. The things that y'all get on here and show should not be normalized. Yes, we all do go through things and we all have life experiences, and experience is the best teacher. It really is for some people that don't want to keep going down the same path and keep doing the same shit over and over and over and over again. But with this girl right here, it seems like nothing clicks in her mind. She doesn't understand. She doesn't comprehend. She just does not get it. So what I gather from this whole I'm sick situation, I have strep throat, then you showing these videos that happened a week ago or whatever, whatnot, trying to make people feel sorry for you around your kid's birthday so they can cash app you money so that you can do what you couldn't do for them or half-ass do what you supposed to do for them with the money. You are a master manipulator, dude. I have learned your little game. You use your kids as pawns in your game, and that's how you get your way. But I'm here to tell you that is only going to last for so long. And the people that choose to do for you, that is their prerogative. That's their business. They are your supporters. And hey, at this point, can't nobody say that she's doing this, scamming or anything. Because no, these people want to be stupid enough to send this overgrown woman some money for her and her situation and her bum. Then that's their business. Like, you can't get mad at that. Can't nobody get mad at that. That's their business. That's their money. If they want to send it, if they want to contribute to her being a piss poor mother, then that's on them. That's on them. I'm going to keep my mouth off of that because my money will never be sent that way. But if somebody else wants to send their money, that's their business. That's their prerogative to do whatever they see fit when it comes to them sending her money. But all I'm saying is, what are you doing to help the situation? More than you're not helping it, you're hurting it, you're harming the situation because you're allowing somebody that's in their 30s. She is not a teenage mother. She is in her 30s. She has 5 children, talking about a 6th one. And y'all are still contributing to the cause of her being a piss poor mom.